it's just once you find out, you know, they're lying about one thing, that opens your mind up to say, you know, what else are they lying about, you know, in the past. And then as far as, you know, when you're watching the news and everything, you can have, you know, a biased opinion as far as the information they're giving you. Because that's the biggest problem right now. People just buy it hook, line, and sinker without any second, you know, it's just people are so conditioned to buy into the mainstream for fear of, you know, straying off the path. And are you familiar with David Icke at all? You haven't gotten into David Icke at all? He's real good. He's real good at talking about, you know, how society conforms and how the sheep are, you know, keeping the other sheep in line as far as, you know, the person just follows the person in front of them and the person in front of them and the person in front of them. You know, like, we're at the point now where we don't even need wolves to keep us in line. We keep ourselves in line.
So what are you kind of hoping to accomplish today? What, you know, today's the 9/11/2007. It's 6 years after the fact. Like you said, it's another Tuesday. You're going to be out in Miamisburg, walking with a sign.
Yeah, as far as what I'm trying to accomplish, I'm just trying to be, you know, in the public eye. You know, I might not reach, you know, one or two people, but the one or two people that I do get to might get to, you know, 5 or 6 themselves, which might get to 5 or 6 more. And it's
a grassroots kind
of. It's the virus of information.
Yeah.
You know, someone tells someone and someone, you know, the 6 degrees of separation.
Okay, what are you working on now? Looks like you're making a sign.
Yeah, getting all the letters planned out.
So what's going to be on the sign?
9/11 was an inside job.
Okay, why that? Is that something, is everybody doing that, or why are you saying 9/11 was an inside job? Why are you picking that particular
pretty
phrase?
Simple, to the point, and yeah, that would be the most popular. We don't want people thinking too much right off the bat. So, yeah.
So it's not really that hard to make a sign.
It did take us like 20 minutes.
No, it took a little more than 20 minutes. But it didn't cost hardly anything. Cardboard from Lowe's.
How much?
$1 cheap cans of paint. The stencils were the only expensive thing, but you can reuse those. Set up. People coming around, people coming this way. So we got bunches of cars going by. I don't know if any of these people even know what the 9/11 business is. Our hillbilly friend might come back around again. I don't know. Well, no. If he comes back by again, he'll be throwing shit at us.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only reason he'll come back by again is to throw stuff.
Would have gotten that on tape.
Well, yeah. No.
I don't want it. All right.
Oh well. Yeah, because you're supporting. Well, no, Muslim because you're supporting the 9/11 thing. You're either a traitor, you're a communist, you're a Muslim.
I thought he accused the Muslims of blowing up the towers.
Well, no, yeah. Well, yeah, it's the Muslims who blew up the towers. And why are you supporting? Why are you saying it's an inside job?
Make any sense?
Well, no, it makes sense. Scary enough, but I understand what he meant. Yeah.
But I've also had a couple people wave and thumbs up.
I think that this is definitely. I think a lot of people are aware. They're aware that there's an issue, and I think a lot of them just don't even.
I'm saying just fuck sitting on the computer all day, take it to the streets.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're still out here, Cody and I. It's just the two of us.
Man, for now.
Yeah, well, you just never know. It's kind of scary. It's kind of a different thing to do.
Oh, the heart's pumping.
Yeah, it's kind of being out here on your own. We've had some fingers flashed.
It's 50-50.
Yeah,
right?
It's about 50-50. Some people are very passionate for, some people are very passionate against.
Some people. Communist.
Yep, there we go. The communist.
Speaking
of the passionate, yeah, we got the communist one.
Get it.
got the passionate again.
That's
like I said.
That's a Geraldo Rivera fan right there.
Yeah. Fox News. Yeah, I don't need to watch any other news. We got Fox News. So anyhow.
Communist.
Well, you know, we've been asked
Very
if we were
original.
Islam or Muslim.
Muslims.
He doesn't know what Islam is.
We're Muslims.
Muslims
now.
must be Muslims.
We are Muslims now.
So, and nobody's thrown anything out the window. That's why I think
I haven't been shot.
Haven't been shot yet. I
That's
think that's wise that we're on this side of the road, because the driver's side. What'd she say?
I
didn't get that one either.
Not the window. I appreciate it. We're getting mixed reviews out here.
Yeah, I mean, we've been called communists, we've been called Muslims, we've been called
everything.
Yeah. Well, it's all about just questioning. You know, I mean, we're citizens. We got a right to question, and there's a lot of questions with this whole 9/11 thing. They just aren't answering them.
No.
You know.
It's
Oh,
almost-
there's one. See, this is what we kind of. There we go. Yeah.
Here, man, one DVD.
But see what I mean? It's just interesting, isn't it? Very passionate. I feel very passionate. Yeah. Well, if you get a chance, those DVDs, if you've got a burner, they're easy to copy and hand out. It's only like, it's 73 minutes. So.
Vietnam area, it's the same old shit.
Well, yeah, it's exactly.
It's
The same old shit. Same people making the same big money. That's what it boils down to.
Well, it's a small percentage of it too.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Did he get it that far? Wow, check the loogie out, man.
That's what we're up against.
Okay.
Ready, guys.
Well, wait a second, I didn't have it turned on.
Oh.
Okay.
Question is, who's got the guts to get off the couch and get out here with a sign,
Yeah.
stand up for what you believe in, and try to make a change in the world? That's the question. Who's willing to stick their neck out on the guillotine of life?
Get spit at.
Get spit on.
Get called a Muslim. Get called a communist.
Yeah, I'm glad you got that on film.
Yeah.
That's the highlight.
Yeah. Well, no. 73 minutes.
For you to say that is Pope.
Say that you don't use your eyes to say what?
The government is running that, you're full of it.
I said it was an inside job.
An inside job. So you're saying the government is nothing but Satan soldiers?
I'm saying
You're
that
saying
somebody.
the government's nothing but Satan soldiers?
I'm saying
I don't
that-
think so. my
I'm
friend.
saying
you don't know
that-
what you're talking about.
I'm saying-
you don't have the Holy Spirit of God.
You don't.
Are you
aren't
saved?
using your two
Are you
eyes.
saved?
You aren't
Are
using
you
your
saved?
two eyes.
Do you have Jesus
You
Christ
aren't
as your
using
Lord
your
and
two
Savior?
eyes.
Because
You
you
aren't
know you're
using
going
your
to
two
hell.
eyes.
Just
You
like
aren't
they
using
are.
your two eyes. How can you not even use your two eyes? Why would you disrespect God and not even use your
I
two
don't
eyes?
disrespect God, my friend.
Yeah, you are. You're disrespecting God now. You
How do
are
I
saying
disrespect
you are
God?
saying that the evil things that were done on 9/11 could not possibly have been done by evil people within our whole government isn't bad. I'm not saying the whole government's
It wasn't
bad,
our government.
but there are people within the
people in the other. They're fighting over Jerusalem, my friend.
Do you trust politicians?
Nope.
Do you trust? Well, then why would you believe their story about 9/11 without stopping and looking at some of the other issues?
What are the other issues?
Well, the issues is that those towers went straight down. There's like 163 professional architects and engineers who have stood up and said, there's no way that this could possibly have been done by the
Let me
planes.
tell you something. There was a good program on Channel 16 on television called Why the Towers Fell. Did you ever see that? On the radio,
I'm
and
sorry.
I ran in my living room, turned on TV, and started recording the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right away. I got it on tape.
Well, there's a lot of the same stuff on here too.
Yeah.
The same stuff
It
that
was
you
pretty
recorded.
weird. You know.
Didn't get a chance. I think that was the nasty one. Well, I tell you, dude, I think we ought to get going. No, really. And the reason I say that is these people had time to go home and drink a few beers and get fired up, and they're mad at the world anyway. And you know, we put in an hour out here.
Yes, before. Go ahead. Did you ever defend your village? Did you ever serve in the United States military? Yes, sir. Not at all.
Nope. What does that have to do with? What does that have to do with this?
I did. I respect you for that.
What does that have? No, we're doing this. So. No. Oh well.